number one ticket here for your Bama football news. In my own words, yours truly, Stephen Smith of TDA, moving into the offseason. My man John Ivory in the production studio. Continue tapping the like button. You know what I'm saying? Thumbs up. Hit that like button there. Hit the subscribe button as well. And if you want to be in the first wave of people to help us rebuild the message board, Touchdown Alabama magazine, the link to the message board in the description. They're trying to help us regrow, rebuild the message board. But we're back in here, John, to the conversation. And this is on something different about this Alabama team in the last few years. And what I'm referring to is a lot more team bonding, a lot more team activities, a lot more team interaction. And we've seen in the past when Alabama has won a national championship, whether it was the BCS era with Coach Saban or right now the college football playoff era, but teams that had that camaraderie, that tangible chemistry off the field, it was those teams that ended up winning national championships. You go back to 2009, that defense had a tangible chemistry. It was, Rolando McClain knew what Brandon Dedrick was going to do, and they knew what Terrence Cody was going to be like. Everybody just knew what everybody was. Everybody knew everybody's personality and mentality. And it led to what? That national championship. 2011, everybody knew everybody's mentality. Whether it was Courtney Upshaw knew what Donta Hightower's mentality was. Whether it was, Dre Kirkpatrick knew what Mark Barron's mentality was. Offensively, Trent Richardson knew what Eddie Lacy's mentality was. And even though you had a young A.J. McCarron, from a quarterback perspective, he grew into those things also. And that 2011 team, because they were a tight-knit group, along with that, of course, unfortunate tornado that happened, you still won a national championship. You look at 2012 in the back-to-back, 2012, that camaraderie, that bond, that closeness, a national championship. 2015, how close that team was, won a national championship. 2017 and 2020, 2020, you kind of had to be close because it was COVID, and they were all in a bubble. You couldn't go anywhere because of fear of if you go somewhere, you may contract COVID. So that kind of made you be close, but be that as it may, those teams were close, tight-knit groups. And it made for national championships because you knew he has my back, I have his back, the coaches have the coach's back and the players' back, the players have the players' back and the coach's back, and the players policed everything on those teams. So you look at this year's group, there's a lot of team bonding going on, more than what I've seen in years past. This team, they've been bowling together. They've been top golf together. They've been paintball gun fighting together. Recently, they just went bass fishing. Like they're doing everything together. And it's not just, a few players. It's all of the position groups. It's the coaches. Like they're all together. They're all understanding the assignment. And the assignment is get back to being mean, get back to being nasty, get back to being physical, get back to being aggressive, get back to playing the style of football that we know how to play. And doing that at the highest level to win. So it's been several team bonding things. It's been awesome, been incredible. This is good to have. This is really, really, really good to have. And, Coach Saban knows the best teams are the ones that are player-led. The best teams are the ones where Saban doesn't have to say nothing. The players can get up and direct the entire room. The players can get up and direct the entire temperature. The players can get up and direct everything that's going on. Those are the teams that have been the national championship teams where you have 5, 6, 7, 8 players that tell Coach Saban, Coach, we got it. We appreciate you, Coach. We got it. This is our team. We gonna run this. We got this. And all Coach has to say is, have at it. And those players, they have at it. There may be a few come to Jesus meetings, but in those come to Jesus meetings, everything gets squashed. Everything gets squared away. All the beef is laid out there in the front, and the problems are handled. So Saban knows the best teams when it comes down to national championships for Alabama, player-led. But here's the question here. The chemistry that this team is establishing, can it be the chemistry to lead this group to a national championship? Because that's the big thing. Will all of the bowling experiences and bass fishing experiences and paintball gun experiences and top golf experiences and being around your teammates, helping build houses for Habitat for Humanity, those experiences, and then the experiences you're about to have once fall camp rolls in here in August, where you're going up against each other in the grinding heat, hitting and popping and going after each other. Will all of those experiences and team bonding lead to this group winning an SEC championship, getting back to Atlanta, handling business there, and then most importantly, getting back to the college football playoff and winning? Because when it leads to that, then that team bonding means a lot. Then that team bonding goes a long way because you're all in it for one mission. And that one mission is we win it all. That one mission is we taking this to the bank and getting cash money deposit off the thing right here. When you're all in it together like that, and it goes to fruition that way, that's the expectation, is winning the national championship. So I'm loving the team bonding. I'm loving the team activities. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing when I look at the different things on social media. My hope and prayer is this leads to these guys coming so close together that, it's everybody coming at the opponent, and the opponent's scared to death, and it's Alabama getting this to a national championship. But as far as on the surface, enjoying the team bonding here.